PlayStation annoys their fans a lot. Microsoft cans a lot. And Mickey's been playing Donkey Kong Bonanza a lot. Hello, and welcome to episode 100 of the Straight Up Games podcast. This is episode 100 of the Straight Up Games podcast, and you may have noticed there is no video to accompany this episode. We may have been off for a few weeks, but that's not what we were doing. So we will come back to you at some point with our wonderful new video setup when we get around to it. Maybe we'll celebrate episode 117 for Master Chief, John Halo.
I like that.
John Halo. We'll get ready for John Halo.
There is cameras.
There is cameras in the room. I keep swearing at them because I can't help myself. I shouldn't be allowed to be in front of cameras.
I think what we call it is reasonable endeavours.
Yes, reasonable endeavours will be made, and we will eventually get to a video format. But yes, we are back. Sorry for our absence for a few weeks. Graham's been like fit in the kitchen, and we've been here, there, and everywhere.
Aye.
And just doing stuff. It's the summer.
Lads.
1 week it was 30 degrees, so we just said nah.
You can't be sitting sweating at 30.
Yeah. In the middle of December, this room is 30 degrees when it's podcast o'clock, so it would just be unbearable. But my name is Carrick. I am joined, as always, by Graham.
Hello.
And, of course, always by Mickey.
Hello. I don't know what that was.
Hello.
What character that was.
Is
Adele.
it me you're looking for?
Yeah, I think it was some kind of count from Transylvania.
Hello. It's going well. We're all out of practice, so this is going to be an absolute delight for episode 100. It will accidentally be a bloopers special because we'll just be that bad.
Yeah.
My classman.
We'll stick to the usual format. We'll talk about what we've been playing. Spoiler alert, despite the fact that we've not been here, probably not much. We will talk about the news because there's been some pretty big developments out there in the gaming world over the last several weeks. And we'll round off with an absolutely corking pile of shame. So without further ado, let's get into episode 100. What have we been playing? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
He'll go first.
So for episode 100, I've been playing
100 video games.
100 video games.
Call of Duty 2. In 99,
I have been playing my new game of the year.
Oh, Donkey Kong Bonanza.
No. There's no bananas in this game.
Oh.
Pong.
Yeah. No. I've been playing Doom.
New Doom.
The Dark Ages.
Wow.
Yes.
Very nice.
I am up to chapter 20 out of 22.
That's too many. That's too many chapters.
It's not.
You can't be level based and then just have 20 odd levels.
You can, and it's class. And I'll tell you why it's class. And I know you tried this. You said I'm not so keen.
Yeah, not for me.
But when you said you didn't get the skull gun, and then I got the skull gun, I was like, Mickey's played this for 2 minutes.
I did play it for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Your points about the combat being slower are correct, but when you get into the rhythm of it, it makes perfect sense. This game is, to me, what Gears of War would be like if it was a first-person shooter.
If Gears of War was like that, I would sell my Xbox. And then buy Gears of War on the PlayStation.
You're a guest in my house. Don't come in here with that.
Come on.
So, from just the weapons are very, very cool. But some of the levels in that game as well remind me of playing the Banshee levels in Halo, because there's levels where you've
tedious and irritating.
No,
really poorly controlled.
Oh, F both of you.
Different every time because
episode 100. Don't listen to Grim. Yeah, I'm having a lovely time. There's these dragon missions in the game which are a lot like playing the Banshee missions in Halo. I think anyway.
Okay.
I'm absolutely loving it. The secret finding is, it's the game is designed to help you get everything. It's not sort of specifically saying, oh, there's a wall there that might look like you can get through it to sort of find a secret area. The game is designed to help handhold you through. You can 100% it quite easily, which I like because I don't want to spend hours and hours and hours looking around for stuff that might not be there. So I absolutely love it. I think if anybody hasn't played it, you should. It absolutely deserves the accolades that it should get this year.
Going from Claire Obscure to Doom and saying it's your game of the year is fucking mental, by the way.
I'm standing by it. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it?
Building his kitchen,
feels like a cry for help.
It's not, man.
I'll play some
It's
shite.
not.
No, fair
Listen,
enough.
everybody
Fair
listen to
enough.
this.
You know what it is?
Prove me wrong.
If you have fun, that's
I
all
have
that
had
matters.
fun.
Gaming's subjective.
Aye. Screw you guys. Who's next?
Is that all you've been playing? No wonder it's your game of the year.
I've been playing.
We'll be the worst. 7
It's
months.
literally the game of the year. Just the one.
The last episode was last year. We're in a new competition
Yeah,
now.
I've been playing Kitchen Simulator.
Yeah.
I played a bit of Mario Kart. I played Mario Kart the weekend while I was camping in Brighton, where we played split screen Mario Kart
On the console.
Oh yeah,
Loads of fun.
we had the little table set up in the camper van. It was absolutely hiding it down. So
The screen size makes it so much
it makes
more
a big
accessible to
difference.
play
Yeah,
it like
definitely.
that in tabletop mode.
Really
definitely.
enjoyable.
So we played Mario Kart for like an hour, just waiting for the rain to stop. That was fun.
Good.
I've played a little bit more Odyssey. So I've been again just bimbling around that. I haven't bought Donkey Kong yet. I just don't have the time to play and commit to Donkey Kong. So
That's fair.
that'll be something for later in the year when Nintendo decided to put it on sale.
So that'll never happen. I'm still waiting for GameCube games to go on sale.
Yeah, but I'm sticking by Doom. Telling
Fair
you,
enough. You know what it is. Yeah, good. Good
it's
for
a
you.
proper solid shooter.
It's still on
It's
my
very
Xbox.
good.
I think. I haven't turned the Xbox
And the
on.
Ravager is a fucking outstanding
Forever.
weapon.
What's that?
It's the skull eating gun.
All right, okay.
But it's like there's an alternate version of each weapon in the game, and the Ravager's the skull weapon, but it powers up the longer you shoot it, and as you're killing enemies, it collects skulls from the enemies, so you just never run out of ammunition.
That's cool.
It's a very good game loop to it.
Sounds arcadey.
Do the skulls always look like human skulls?
Yeah,
Where's it getting them human skulls from?
them humans
That's disappointing.
Them humans.
How dare they? But at the same time,
still be game
thank
so
God,
far.
people need to stop making games that are too artistically complex so it doesn't take 8 years, which is a big thing about Doom, the fact that Doom Eternal was only out in 2021. More of that, please.
In my opinion, this is better than the last two.
Give us more games like 3 years apart, 4 years apart.
And I've played a couple of games this year, 1 or 2, and as it stands, this is my favourite game that I've played this year.
And he still wants to play Final Fantasy again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got problems here.
What, you be playing?
Nout.
All right. Get back in your box.
Literally all I've played since we were last here has been trying as I might to get into Mario and Luigi Brothership. And it's been a slog.
The game shouldn't be that. It should be you enjoy it or you don't.
I know.
You should
I
have
wish I
forced yourself
hadn't
to like
bothered
it.
to go back
It's
to
Rabbids
it
2.0.
several times. A bit, yeah. I feel obliged to play it.
This sounds like when I try to make Elaine enjoy olives. Like, you will keep trying this until you like it.
Right, I see.
And now she likes olives,
Right.
as you were.
Okay.
Loves a food analogy. We're back.
I
We're
do.
so back.
This is so episode 100.
It's really good. It's really good. It's taken us 10 hours to play the first 5 hours of that game.
Why?
Because it's just a slog. And I keep getting, it's got enough loading screens in it that I get distracted and do something else so that the timer keeps going, basically. But I've now kind of broken the back to it and I am enjoying it a bit. It's just really slow to introduce mechanics. And because it's Nintendo somehow is still getting away with not putting any voice acting in their games. Are still getting away with writing dialogue that is for CBBS. it's a bit of a slog. Like the need to put more.
We're
into
just
some of these
normal
games.
men.
We're just normal men.
innocent men.
We're just innocent men. Hacker T Dog's the 44th presenter of Blue
Yes.
Peter. Just
Oh, there
that
you
was
go.
announced the other week.
Outstanding stuff.
And yet the BBC claim that they're no longer giving airtime to controversial figures. And Hacker T Dog,
Yeah.
it's just normal men.
It's just innocent man.
Just innocent men. Aye, they introduce mechanics too slowly. The combat's a bit but now I finally it's literally the first part of the game takes ages and it layers the content on so slowly. Like you're doing 10 or 15 battles between mechanics to get up to your full number of mechanics in the combat. So it's just too much. But I am
gonna
kind
jack
of
it in?
starting to enjoy it now. No, I've literally turned a corner on it and started to sort of get it a bit
Right.
more. So I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, and then eventually I'll put it down and get Donkey Kong Bonanza because the FOMO is real. But my birthday next week. Might ask nicely.
You should.
Yes.
That's nicely. Yeah, that's all I've been playing.
Fair.
I think it's been that long. What year is it? Yeah, that.
The year of
Should we do the news?
Buckle up, buttercups. In fairness, I haven't. Well, I have played quite a few games. I've played few games, but lots of them. I have finished Pokemon. I don't know if we talked about this.
You said you were playing it again on the Switch.
Yeah, so I finished Pokemon Scarlet, and it is wonderful. I am tempted to buy the DLC. However, I think it's 40 quid, and quite frankly, they can fuck off.
Yep. Standard Nintendo fare, that.
It is, and the annoying part about it is that it just kind of doubles your Pokedex. So you finish the game, you 100% it, and you're looking for just a bit of story, and you get some story, but mostly just 200 more Pokemon to catch. And I do want to do it, but not for 40 quid. I don't. Not after all this time. It is. So finished the main story anyway, and had a thoroughly lovely time. Annoyingly, if that game had been like that at launch, I would never have said a bad word about it, because yes, it's got its flaws, but for all intents and purposes,
You're a Game Freak sympathiser.
fuck Game Freak, and I'll say it again louder next time. I hate them, I really do, and I wish that the series would be handed to someone else. But until it's not, this is the best thing that Game Freak have done.
I think
in a
the
long
heritage
time.
of Pokemon deserves better.
It does.
It does.
And annoyingly, I think the better should come from Game Freak. I think just like you shouldn't sack a bad employee, you should guide them to be better. I think Game Freak should be getting that guidance, but instead they're allowed to release subpar games and then hope that people just pick it up.
And then just start making games for Xbox.
Yeah, that looks better. Anyway, yeah, Pokemon was great. That Pokedex is wonderful. Paldea is great, like really great, and probably the strongest overall entry into the Pokemon series since arguably Ruby, I would say.
What a mental call.
Only because it's the world is built up so well. There's new mechanics in there, like the raids are cool. The Team Gala's not Team Gala, is that what they're called? No, Team. Anyway, the baddies that I've already forgotten.
They're not a team, are they?
No.
It's just the bullies off of school.
Yeah, but
I love that you still call them buddies.
baddies. That story.
That's the level of antagonism Pokemon villains give.
Yeah.
That they
Yeah, it
are
is.
the baddies.
the baddies, the bad guys.
Duh.
Yeah, so that you can stand there shaking your fist, go, "No, I've been swindled," and not much more than that. But the idea of them, yes, they're bullies, but each individual character is great, and I like the idea of. Well, I don't want to spoil. Can you spoil a game that's been out that long? Anyway, their story arc is quite good if you're into Pokemon and that sort of a storyline. It was just good. It was topped up very nicely. Anyway, I then moved on to Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh, nice.
And have played that to completion.
Have you?
Yeah, 27 hours, I think, of Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah. Aye. Good. Thanks. I'll have that again. It was kind of, if I give you a food analogy.
Love the food analogy.
It was like, you know, when you see like a tasty burger on the menu and you're drawn in by the toppings.
Yeah.
And you go like, okay, so it's a Zelda game. That's new. I haven't had that before. And then you go, and no swords, it's magic. That's different for a Zelda game. I'll have that, please. It's the Mexicano burger, is what it is. But then when you play it, you're going, hang on a minute, this is just a burger. I've had this before. It's Zelda. It's just The Legend of Zelda. It sounds like Zelda, it looks like Zelda, it plays like Zelda, and yet you don't have a sword, you've got magic.
The way it plays Zelda.
You just keep playing it. And you know what? I'll order another burger when I go out next time, probably. So I get it. I get why they've done that, and they've not like deviated from the formula of Legend of Zelda too much.
I look forward to a nomination for the Pulitzer Prize for incredible journalism. That was someone else there.
Borgas. The Legend of Borgas. But it really is just what you're used to, but new. And I can't describe it in any other way than that. The characters in that are great, but it's more of the Legend of Zelda world. Ganon's back. He's a bit of a
It's
prick.
the fact that, we've said it many times that we all like it when we get an Xbox 360 game.
Yes. Yeah.
And a video game that is just nice.
And
that's what it sounds like.
And what we got there was a very good overachieving Game Boy Advance game in terms of the formula.
Yeah.
Or a SNES game, I guess.
Imagine if
Just
they did like one of the
wonderful.
original Pokemon games like that. Would that be an attractive offering?
Well, they did the Let's Go games, which were near enough. If they hadn't followed on with the mechanics,
The mechanics rubbish.
I quite like them because I like Pokemon Go. Anyway, yes, absolutely. If we got, but all they need to do is that 2D, 3D magic nonsense for the originals, and everyone will be happy.
Just had a thought.
Go on then.
Bomberman, like that.
I love Bomberman. Did you play the newest one?
No,
Bomberman
Should play
Red.
it.
That was good.
Yeah, should play Bomberman. Bomberman's still going strong. Get him.
Bomberman causes as many arguments as Mario Kart.
Agreed.
As you were.
but yeah, I mean, there's some new entries into like the series itself, but there's also a lot of like, okay, I'm in the desert. I need to be cool. I can't be hot. Things like that.
Unlike this room.
Just Zelda. Unlike this room. So you cook it up. Weirdly, there was no items that make you cool. Similarly, there's no items that make you hot when you're in the snow. But the music, the mechanics, everything's just so Zelda, and I had a thoroughly good time, like a really good time. So much so that when I rolled credits, I was like, "Oh, okay, what next?" And I didn't 100% it, but I near enough. It was very accessible. I've played more and more Mario Kart. I need to unlock the dolphin. I thought I'd unlocked everything, and I hadn't because I haven't unlocked the dolphin.
Have you not got the dolphin? I've got the dolphin.
I haven't got the dolphin. I've got everything else but the dolphin. And the only way to get the dolphin is to be transformed mid-race. And I've played 60-something laps. 60-something 3-lap races of the dolphin level. And every time I get Spike or someone else. And I'm about to flip me shit. Like it's pissing us off. And I genuinely think they've built into Mario Kart something that goes, oh, he's only got one left. Just don't give him it. And I really do think that's what's happening here. Because all the other ones unlocked first time as I was going through that cycle. And then this one's just gone, nah. And I've tried all the water levels, not just his level. Try them all.
Does it have to be a water level?
Yeah, so he appears on Koopa Troopa Beach, Peach Beach, and something else.
All right.
I've done Koopa Troopa Beach 3 laps, 60-odd times. A Versus Cup of 4 times around Koopa Troopa Beach, 5 laps.
That's shit.
It is shit.
Does it not only happen in proper Grand Prix mode?
I've tried it online. I've tried it on Grand Prix. I've tried it on Knockout. I've tried everything. And so I've just...
It sounds like trying to get the gold chocobo.
It does a bit. Even though it's a dolphin that seemingly
Final
everyone
Fantasy
else does love it. Seemingly everyone does. So, I think I'm up to 27 hours on that as well. And then DK came out.
Donkey
On Friday. Friday? Thursday.
Thursday. I was there in my queue at Smith's
Oh, that's right. You went to the actual shop.
with all the gamers. I only went, let this be a lesson to you, retail. I only went to Smith's because the man was so good at his attach when I bought the console at Curry's and got nothing. And remember, I went to get stuff and I was like, he chatted to us, and so I bought the lot. That again, only I was served by a lady who did fuck all. She just went, Donkey Kong? And I went, yep. And she went, okay. And that was it. So I don't know if I'll go back. I'll be honest.
Was there any attach options available to you?
No, but I mean, you'd have tried a pre-order.
Do you need a case?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
also
I guess.
Carriage care.
She didn't out. Anyway, DK, I love this game very much. Well, let's tell you about Mario Odyssey first. I love Mario Odyssey, and I get why it's a masterpiece. I found it very difficult to want to do everything in Mario Odyssey.
Yes.
You had to find it first, then do the puzzle. It was tedious. And so I played a lot of
There's a lot of backtracking as well.
Yeah, I played a lot of it, and then I went, nah, I'm sacking this off. I just want to finish the game, and I've had a good time. I've had me money's worth. Ta-ta. With Donkey Kong, it's that again. It's basically Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Only there's fewer things to get, which immediately makes it more doable. And if you go, I kind of find the last thing, you just smash the living shit out of the world, and either you'll find a treasure chest, which randomly generate depending on how many times you get the grass. There's loads of RNG behind there. And it'll give you a map to the banana if you want to use that. Or you'll just smash your way into the banana eventually. So you just like whack it. And that whack it mechanic of just breaking shit up, I thought was going to be, yeah, great. That's what this game's about. It's so addictive. And you start punching things and you just find that 15 minutes has gone past and you've made a really big tunnel. And then
Like
you go,
Red Faction on the PS2.
exactly like Red Faction on the PS2. I think this is a better game than Mario Odyssey by quite a bit. And I don't think it'll get
people
that
said
props purely because he's not Mario. This is the best DK I think we've seen. Donkey Kong 64 had more character in that the other characters showed up more, and there's not a lot of that. Like Cranky Kong's in it, and it is cool the way he's in it, but I just want more from Cranky, and I want more from the supporting cast. Pauline's amazing. Pauline's very good. You'll probably hate it, I think.
Okay.
Not the game, like just the interactions.
Okay.
It's got proper voice acting.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, I know. Proper one as well.
Bloody hell. Do they actually say all the words?
So Pauline says all the words, and there are a few other characters that say all the words, but then you also get... So the first chief guy that gives you a bonanza, he speaks like a Banjo-Kazooie character or a DK64 character, where he's just like... And then you just like gets text. But that's fine. I want that. If I get full, fat Xbox Banjo-Kazooie... I don't want anyone to speak.
No.
I just want that noise. And so it's like totally
But
fine
at the same
by
time,
me.
it was grating in ukulele.
Only because some of them were a bit off. But there was ones that were great. Yeah. Point taken, absolutely. It has to be good. It has to be well done. And the Yuka stuff in parts wasn't. But Pauline's great. I mean, I like Pauline as a character. I didn't really see how she fit into Mario Odyssey at first. But then I loved her. But this younger Pauline and the way that she interacts with DK is very good. Very, very good. I think she's going to be around. I think she might become the standout star, similar to how Daisy did, like over the years. People just get, like Daisy got more of a following and she became not just Peach. She became Daisy. I think Pauline's going to really stand out, potentially in her own game, possibly. I'd say older Pauline. But the powers of her voice kind of opens up a world of Nintendo games that could come from that. The puzzles are great. It's hilarious, just like Donkey Kong always is. I genuinely love it.
Is the music good?
The music's mint. And at times you hear old Donkey Kong and you find yourself just absolutely giving it 6 out. And then at other times it's new, but still Donkey Kong and still Nintendo.
I mean, it's great. They've given Donkey Kong the spotlight in a big way by giving this Odyssey studio that character to do something with it.
Yeah.
Which still leaves people going, "Where's Mario?" Which I get, but the reviews and that I've watched a few reviews for the DK because my opinion before it come out was like I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm still struggling to get it. And I wish I did get it, but I think I'm going to have to play it to get it.
I think so too.
Because like the guy that Logan Plant, who's IGN's Nintendo sort of journalist, was saying that in his opinion this is a better 3D platformer than Astrobot was, which is
I think it is too.
brilliant. Like that is mad because Astrobot is outstanding.
So the only reason that I think it's better than well, actually, there's a couple of reasons. I can't say the only one. If you take the nostalgia factor out of Astrobot and take this Museum of PlayStation out of it, it's a very good platformer, but would it have scored 10s? Probably not. It made people feel a certain kind of way. Now, there's an argument to be made on the Nintendo side. If anybody else released this game and it wasn't Donkey Kong, would it get 10s and 9s? Probably not. But as far as like being a more holistic game, Astrobot was nowhere near because it was level based. You play a bit and then off you go. It was so much smaller, whereas you get access to a world, and they're not as big as it looks like in the trailer. I'll say that.
Are they bigger than Odyssey's worlds?
I'd say there or thereabouts. Some of them are bigger. There's times when it feels a bit smaller.
Right.
But it always feels like there's more in it because you can smash through. And so you might spend more time in a smaller area where you would have ran around it in Odyssey, smashing down and up, and it just gives more dimension to it.
Yeah. Can you finish a world 100% before you move to the next one?
Yeah.
So it's not like Odyssey where you had to go backwards to get.
No, and it's very, very clever the way it pushes you down as well. So you've seen that it's sub-layers, and the idea is that you've got to work your way down into the planet's core. There'll be like, say, a pipe, like a big pipe that's a focus of that map, and you might have to beat a boss, you might have to complete a puzzle, and then you'll unlock the way down.
Yeah.
In some levels, you have to go down to go up, but each sub-layer is part of one world.
Right.
And so the first level, for instance, I think it starts on 31 bananas to find, but then you go down a layer and you might have 31 of 62, and then you go down a layer and you might have 62 of 72, And then when you reach the bottom of that and it's time to go to the proper new level, you've maxed out and you can get 100% of everything before you go to the next place.
Okay.
So even though you can go down and up, and it's encouraged at times or needed, you can get everything before you move on.
Right, okay.
And I have been doing that.
That's what annoys me about Odyssey. As much as I love that game, the backtracking, the fact that you've done a world, you've moved on, but you have to go back over to find the moons that you couldn't find before because they just weren't available to you. Or
It's my gripe with Banjo-Tooie.
Was it 500 moons to find in Odyssey?
1,000.
Yeah.
It was 999.
Yeah.
Which I was never going to do.
I'll not be doing that.
No.
And apparently you didn't get in for it either.
I don't think you did. It's the same as the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild. You're just collecting golden shites for no reason other than getting a big golden shite. Thanks.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. But yeah, Banjo-Tooie was the same. It was like you had to backtrack shitloads, whereas the first game you could 100% every level. But this, the satisfaction you get, I mean, Nintendo are good at jingles and they're good at dopamine, and that game is pure dopamine. And the cool thing is if you're bonanza'd when you get a banana, you've got different types of screens to do. So like you'll see different poses. It sounds amazing. You still have the battle. Do you remember you used to get dropped in like the circus tent, with, like the red around you, Donkey Kong, and so you'll have to beat monsters in there.
Yep.
There's the Donkey Kong nostalgia.
Yeah.
And this is an absolute spoiler, but I need to tell you because I spent ages going, where's this third banana? So there's portals where there's 3 bananas in a portal. You punch your way in, you appear in a different level. And it could be like the Mario Sunshine platforms without FLUDD, where you have to jump from thing to thing. Or it could be something cooler. And there's the Donkey Kong nostalgia level, which is the original Donkey Kong Country one that we saw in the trailers.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I couldn't find the last banana, and I was like,
did you have to go backwards?
Where is it? Yeah, I go backwards and climb up into his room. And I was like, oh my God. How do you... Like, there's times where I forget the point of that game, even though I've been playing it for hours and hours and hours. So moving platforms are coming towards you. One on the right, one on the left. And you have to jump from left to right to make it across. And then when you get to the end, you can't time it to go around the right-hand side one. And if you jump to the left, you'll fall off because there's no more grate to hold onto. So I was like, what the fuck do I do on this? 45 minutes I spent in there before I remembered that you can just punch through bloody walls. So like you overthink it. But the puzzles are like so accessible and yet so difficult at the same time.
Shrines and
exactly like that. Yeah. Well, like sometimes you lose all lateral thinking and you just needed to walk forward. Yeah. But you spend an hour just sat there scratching your chin.
How
do I do this? So yeah, it's very good. It's so good. It's my game of the year so far. I do think it's better than Astrobot. I think I'm having a better time than Astrobot. Is it perfect? No. It gets juddery at times. It doesn't look the best. It actually looks better in handheld than it does on the telly. Wow. And I think it's just because the telly's good. Look how not good this is. Look how big and nice I am. I could be better. Whereas the handheld's like compact and it makes everything look a bit nicer.
Which is wild considering this was started as a Switch 1 game.
This is the worry. Now, the last thing I'll say is the Ben played it, and I've been trying to get the Ben to do a thing on a video game for a long time, and he just doesn't do it. Gave him the Donkey Kong, just handed him the controller because he was like, can I play? He came back while I was playing it. And I went, yeah, of course you can. Picks it up and just started smashing. I went, this one's punch, that one's walk. So he punches it, his face lit up because like smash things, he's 3.5. And he just started punching. And not once did he ask what he was supposed to do. He just went forward. And I said, press the shoulder button, and he did like the sonar thing, and a banana came up. So he turned where he was looking, and he went straight towards the banana. Yeah, smashed the banana to bits, got it, heard the ooh banana thing, and the grin on his face. And you just go like, I'm a grown ass man. Shouldn't be playing video games like this. Having the time of my life. Most of the time sat cross-legged, just smiling. Yeah. You hand it to like a new generation of gamers potentially who just get it. And it just brings pure joy. And like that Nintendo magic, there is not a developer, video game company, console manufacturer. There's no one else out there that can capture that magic quite like Nintendo do. Yeah, they are constantly Disney. Just bringing everyone up. They're just the feeder company of gamers. Yeah. It's wonderful. It really is. They're the Disney of video games.
They are 100%. They are the Imagineers.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, play Donkey Kong Bonanza. If you've got a Switch 2,
or Doom. If you
play Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, it's good. It is very good.
Maybe play Brothership.
but probably not.
But probably not. Like Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah. So yeah, the plan is to 100% Donkey Kong Bonanza, and then I'm going to continue my very merry journey along the Switch catalogue as I'm playing games that play how they should have played back then.
Amen.
Very good. That is what we've been playing. Let's talk about the news. So despite the fact that we've not been here for a few weeks, there isn't there's big news, but there's not a lot of news.
Yeah.
No.
If that makes sense. It is the summer period. We've had E3 on E3 not so long ago and got through that, and then things tend to get a bit quiet while everyone goes on their summer jollies, ourselves included. So with Nintendo, the big story is obviously Donkey Kong Bonanza has landed, but there are some other things coming up as well. We are getting Pokemon Presents tomorrow as of the time of this recording, so that will happen on the Tuesday.
What are you expecting there?
Real quick, so the only teaser that we've seen on that is Pikachu with some decks.
Pikachu.
Pikachu with some decks.
So my prediction for that is that we're getting a rhythm game to kickstart the Switch with its party game nonsense. We've got Jamboree coming out on Thursday. However, a Pokemon rhythm game I would thoroughly accept.
Do you reckon we're getting teasers for Gen 10?
So yeah, I think so. I think so soon after the last Pokemon Presents, we've just had Black and White come out on the trading card game situation. So the only other thing that we're waiting on is the Pokemon Stadium new thing, whatever that was called, that just looked like Pokemon Stadium.
Oh yes, the thing that you can play on your phone, etc.
Yes, so that we'll probably get more Unite characters, like stuff for the mobile games. But I don't see a reason to, unless they've got them in like a big console game.
It does seem weird because they've confirmed that they're going to be at Gamescom with Pokemon ZA.
Yes.
So I'm quite looking forward to having a go at that.
Do you book time on the demo booths? Because 1 month from today, dear listeners, we shall all be in Deutschland. Not all of us, we can't bring you all. But us
three of us will be in Deutschland.
And I will mostly just be at that ZA booth, I think, catching them all.
There'll be heavy queues.
I'll just chin them all.
Donkey Kong style.
Yeah. I think he's going in swinging.
Press B to punch.
Press pretty bunch. Just forget the Gamescom runners listening. I will not be, but please let me play Pokemon or I'll cry. Thanks.
Yeah, it's got to be a Gen 10 tease, and
I think so.
Apparently, we're also getting a Nintendo Direct, which apparently quite a lot of publishers are just waiting for.
Yeah,
there's lots of Switch games in the chamber.
We need some third party support.
We do need third party support. However, I originally thought it was mental that Jamboree was coming out the week after Donkey Kong and not at launch. But now I kind of get it if there is going to be a Direct, because that's Q1 done, Q2 nearly done. I would like to see more Metroid. We've got Kirby coming.
Metroid's a shout, yeah.
We've got Pokemon coming. We need to know what's next.
It's mad how much we've seen of Metroid and it still isn't here.
Yeah.
It's turned into Snake Eater.
No, it's not. That's still not out, you know.
It's still not out.
How
is it still not out?
August.
You know what's annoying about that? We're going to see it at Gamescom.
I know. It's going to be there. There's going to be a massive booth. And I'm going to swear at it.
I'm going to wear a box.
If Kojima's there, I'm just going to ask him what he's doing.
Yeah.
Got nothing to do with him.
It was him. He brought this monstrosity into the world.
Yeah. It's his fault.
Yeah, so that I think that'll be Pokemon. I think the Direct needs to just be, here's what comes next, because we've got a fairly decent roadmap. I think there might be a few surprises for things that come sooner than that. I'm very excited for Jamboree, and I'm expecting it to review very well. The party, the camera stuff is like unbelievable from all the previews. People are saying like, it's not quite the microphone that came with GameCube, and that just total flop, no reason to do it. And it'll be nice to get the plant out the drawer, because I haven't touched the bugger.
My Nintendo Switch camera is in its box. I very nearly took it back, and then I forgot, and then it was 30 days.
Standard.
We should have a game chat.
Yeah.
Just to see what
just
it's
a
like.
chat. Just a game. Just one chat. And
I have trialed it. I think I talked about this, but yeah, we should make use of the tech we've bought.
The technology. Yeah. I mean, the three of us are yet to play Mario Kart online.
We should. It's because he's scared.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we are. Whimpering in the wings.
Maybe a little bit. So yeah, have we got rough, I assume, after
Yeah, it
Jamboree?
was supposed to be this week or next. I would imagine next.
By the end of July,
Pokemon Presents gets out of the way, and then I think we'll get a date.
Jamboree makes
what they're
sense.
like.
Kids' holidays and all that.
Exactly. You know, but you know what they're like when
When
they'll
you
just
retail
go,
it on.
Direct coming on Thursday. Patata.
Yeah, cool. Fair beans. In PlayStation Camp, there's not a great deal going on.
What? Shock.
Oh no! Oh, heaven forbid. However, as well as the restocking the 30th anniversary consoles, so you can go and buy one of them. Not quite
anymore.
so limited edition.
Sold out.
Oh, sold out again. Aren't they? The Sony, other than the Grey Station, managed to release a special edition console that looks quite nice. And I can't remember what it's for.
Is it for the Ghost of Yote?
Yes, it's the Ghost of Yote one.
Yeah.
It looks nice. The controller looks nice. It doesn't just look like someone's put stickers on a Lego set. Like, it looks nice.
I agree. I don't quite understand why they're trying to get away with selling as a limited edition console where you can just buy the side plates.
I know. They seem to have completely forgotten that they can do that.
Yeah. Like, everybody can own this console. Like,
The
not
white
just,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Was that drunk?
Well, they
Is it
announced
awful?
that at the State of Play, which is obviously worth mentioning, I guess. For Ghost of Yote, they did a 10-minute State of Play to sort of do the gameplay deep dive. I mean, it looks outstanding.
It looks like chicken scratch.
Compared to the other controllers that PlayStation have released, I think that looks quite nice.
Now, I get why it
That's
looks like that. It's the Japanese, what's it? I forget what it's called, where something gets a crack, you fill it with gold. I get that. That's nice. Lovely. Yeah. Not for me, though, I would say.
Compared to every other special edition they've released.
Grimacing.
Compared to every other special edition, yes. I like the black one better, actually. Now, that's nice.
It's quite nice.
The gold one is
Yeah.
not. The black one's canny.
Yeah.
I'm more
It's
sold
a
on the
massive Lego
black one.
from that hideous Darth Vader PS Dual Shock 4.
True.
Yeah. That was like just bits of the spares box. That.
Yeah.
What was I?
Yeah.
Or the Blops 4 console, which was a travesty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
fair shout.
Yeah.
Goes to Yote.
Yeah, I watched the presentation. Interestingly, they just covered like bits about the world, gameplay mechanics, how you traverse, what the game was about. But at no point did they cover anything to do with sort of story or give anything away in that sense. So I've got no idea from that presentation, like what the voice acting's like, what the characters sound like. So I'd imagine they're sort of keeping that all hush hush, which I found interesting. You think you'd try and introduce the characters a little bit. The combat
It's
looks
a while
amazing.
away, though, isn't it? It's October.
It is October, yeah. They're
We get that at Gamescom then.
maybe, yeah, like a story trailer. I think it probably needs it. But some of the cool modes they revealed in terms of to coincide with some of the old samurai
like
movies.
the idea of this.
Very clever.
Like, there's 4 director's cuts, essentially.
Yes, one of them just dials up the blood and mud essentially to 100. So more blood when you're fighting, more mud when you're running around. That's it.
Wow.
But they've spoken with some of these directors from these. I'm not going to pretend I know what I'm talking about because I don't. But some of the directors from these old classic samurai movies, they've got them involved to get the look and feel of the gameplay right as to how they directed their films.
Cool.
There's like a lo-fi samurai one, which is like playing like some weird like funky music as you're just wandering around the environment.
Wow. It's a good idea, though.
There's black
Yeah.
and white version as well.
Yeah,
isn't
there is. Yeah, and the other thing they said very quickly in the state of play was the game is designed so you don't feel overwhelmed with choice and things to do. It is your choice what you decide to do, but ultimately, at no point is there an exercise of ticking boxes. And I'm quite intrigued as to how they're going to accomplish that. No, because what gamers will always feel like that. Playing games is a list of things to just go and do.
You should play me Cafe in the Woods game. What was that called?
Oh, yes, aye. The one with the twist, where the twist is, it doesn't have a twist.
Kind of. That was life-changing, and it had not a thing to do. No
Okay.
ticking boxes, no nothing.
Well, that's what they said about this. The wind is your friend. It guides you where you need to go. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll give Assassin's Creed a run for its money. Just specifically because of story and voice acting. I told you both after I played Claire Obscura that going back to Creed was jarring because the voice acting is so bad. And the characters are forgettable.
And it's another game where they've managed to get it out in 5 years, 4 years.
It's funny, I was listening to GameScoop IGN's podcast, and there's a guy in there was saying that, like, up to a point, Batman Arkham City was his benchmark. Games don't need to look any better than Batman Arkham City.
I would agree.
Just make all games look like that and get them out quicker.
Yeah.
Then the benchmark moved to God of War, that's fine. Games can look as good as that. They don't need to look any better than that, just to try and increase production rates. And I get it. Like,
I would agree with that.
Yeah. Rather than, so it used to be you'd try and get there was a certain level of fidelity based on the generation of hardware you were on.
Yeah.
Let's just, as an industry, agree a level of fidelity for the next 10 years.
I think, to be honest, what's probably quite damaging is the community are so attached to, frame rates and resolutions and all that kind of thing. And you think, well, in Digital Foundry, break everything down, and people are spending money on big TVs and investing a lot of money in their setups because they want the games to look the best. But if you did a straw poll on how many people actually have that kind of kit, it's not going to be the majority.
And
so
you can tell the difference between 60 and 30 frames.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, there's an argument as to, making the grass look more like grass isn't necessarily that important.
Yeah. There used to be a time
Tears of the Kingdom would, for example.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But you'd go for, it's the gameplay one, or it's the graphics one.
Yeah.
Like, pick a struggle. You don't need to be both.
Yep, 100%. But here we are.
Happy days. Saw someone on the internet who'd platinumed Tsushima. A word I can now finally say, kind of. And what they said was, I am now John Tsushima. It was joined the ranks of John Halo and John Half-Life. Or Brian Half-Life. Nice.
Very good.
Other sort of main PlayStation news is Helldivers out of nowhere confirmed that it's come to Xbox. Which is going to be weird because it's published by PlayStation Studios. So
and Xbox haven't gone. No, you need to say that it's Sony.
Yeah.
They've just gone, stick it on.
That blue Marvel logo will appear on the Xbox, it seems. Because MLB, which is a PlayStation game, that's published by the MLB, allegedly.
Yes.
Interesting they've done this.
It is interesting they've done this. I also found it, I haven't checked, I've got to admit, in a couple of days, but the pre-orders went live and it was not in the charts.
Really?
And I did find that slightly disappointing because I want Helldivers to do good forever. And also slightly satisfying because the second Xbox does anything on the PlayStation Store, there's only Xbox games in the top 3.
Well, Forza Horizon is one of the best-selling games this year on PlayStation.
They've shifted like a couple of million units at this stage.
Yeah,
I think.
more than a couple.
Which is mad when you've got Gran Turismo sitting there chilling.
Different game though.
I know it's a different game, but still, if you're still in the console wars, that's your car game, and you shouldn't even entertain the idea. Like, it's like drinking it in a different local.
Well,
just
don't
do
games. British video game maker making class video games.
Yeah,
jolly good.
Probably jolly good.
But I kind of want to buy it again.
No,
play it on the Xbox. I don't know why.
I've got to admit, I would have liked to have seen Microsoft throw a shit ton of cash at it to get it on Game Pass. Because then player count would have been through the roof.
I don't know how if PlayStation had entered that conversation, it would have been weird because they didn't put it on PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, it would have been.
Well, that to me though is that would be the play. Stick it on PlayStation Plus, and by the way, it's on Xbox too.
Yeah, get an injection of player count.
Still get a cut from the downloads and stuff like that.
PlayStation fans are annoyed. There's been backlash.
I'm playing Forza over here, but I'm still annoyed.
Which is
Stop
ridiculous.
playing Minecraft, just like it's the oh man, what's it called? Hank and Co. The cartoon.
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. Dear me.
Propane and propane accessories.
Left. Yeah, it is that that scene of if those kids could read, they'd be very annoyed. Like, that's just PlayStation fan base through and through.
There's genuinely been backlash, like people kicking off wanting to boycott the game because it's coming out on the Xbox. It's like if you want it to survive, it needs to be in as many hands as possible.
100%.
Like you've had a good window of exclusivity, like it's going to just get more players as a result. Be happy about it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think console was the days are numbered now. Surely.
Agreed.
Feels that way.
Unless you're on Nintendo.
And speaking of which, kind of, sort of, adjacently, segue, smooth as you like. Xbox have cancelled all the things.
Yeah.
So, like, July, my birthday is in July. So that's exciting. But then Microsoft always do mad shit in July because that's when their financial year starts. And I would say that this is like megaton levels of
100%.
ridiculous.
It is.
So across Microsoft as a whole, they made 9,000 job cuts, which is insane.
Yep.
considering they made that not that long ago. And Xbox has been hit hard. So, in terms of cancellations, well, in terms of studios, I think we speculated about this a little while ago. Turn 10,
Yeah.
the Forza Motorsport studio has been gutted, and there's now all that's left is to keep the lights on for Forza Motorsport, and that's it.
That'll be it for that franchise. I think.
Forza Motorsport is now gone. Long live Forza.
Which
Horizon.
is nuts, is it not? Like,
Yeah.
Forza is their simulation game.
But like I think
Yeah.
we said the other week, I said, do you reckon they'll ever release Motorsport on the PlayStation? And the answer was no, because
No.
it isn't as good as Gran
There's no
Turismo.
market for it.
It's just sad. Bring back.
Like Forza sold Xboxes.
They
Like
did,
Forza
yeah.
Motorsport 3 sold 360s
Yeah.
in droves.
Racing games always do, though. It was Project Gotham Racing before that.
Yeah.
What a game.
Shifted consoles left, right, and centre.
And that official
Yeah.
steering wheel was lush.
It
Original
was
Gran
lush.
Turismo on the PS1.
Shifted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 on the PS2.
Yeah.
So the only, like, if they're going to rely on Forza Horizon for that, I get it, but it's a different crowd.
It's a different beast.
It is, yeah. Very much. I think the difficulty they've got is if they want to compete that space, they've got a lot of catching up to do with Gran Turismo, and I just don't think they'd do it. I think they're too far behind. And that means then you're looking at a new project and you're like, well, we're going to inject 5-6 years worth of time into making something new to compete in that space. No.
But they've had that. They've literally had, like, Forza Motorsport 7
Sound through their fingers, I guess.
came out on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was supposed to be a release title for the series, for the One X.
Correct. Yeah.
And it was late. So Super Lucky's Tale had to carry that flag.
Yeah.
Which was a
And
cracking
carry
game.
it did.
Cracking game.
Get on, son.
And, like, so they've had years and years and years to make Forza Horizon. It just hasn't. Sorry, to make Forza Motorsport, it just hasn't landed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is devastating. Everwild from Rare, gone.
This has devastated me.
Which is like, what's going on? Apparently, it had been in development hell for years.
Yeah, I'm not
But
surprised.
it
at
just
this one,
turned
to
a
be honest.
corner, is what we'd heard most recently.
Literally, yeah. That was why it devastated, because like, I was always interested, and then we heard
But we
recently
never
that it was
found
on
out
the
what
track.
it was.
No, but
We got that concept trailer 8 years ago.
yeah.
That's probably why it's been
was.
cancelled because they didn't know.
It was just bring.
Yeah, that wasn't a shock to me at all.
I don't
Rare
want
are
Rare.
just the Sea of Thieves studio.
That's,
Yeah.
I don't want that for Rare. Loan them out.
Yeah, they deserve more than
Just
that.
loan
like.
them out.
Whatever the talent that's in that building is.
Yeah, and I know it's not the same Rare, and there's a lot of nostalgia involved in the logo of Rare, but Sea of Thieves has been wonderful and is wonderful.
It's gone for like 18, 19 seasons or something.
Yeah, let them do that
Well,
again.
it came out in 2018, and it's now
Yeah.
like they are now a live service studio.
They are.
The
Yeah.
whole studio will be built around that. And
Yeah.
like, by the sounds of it, Everwild never really got out of it being like an incubation-sized team.
Yeah, not shocked.
And it is a bit sad. And one of the departures is the last sort of
Yeah.
big creative director from that era of the games that we all know Rare for.
Yeah.
And he's now left, and it is the Sea of Thieves team.
I hope he goes somewhere.
Nintendo.
I'd
Just
love
go
it
to
if he
Nintendo.
joined the
Tonic.
Yuka team. Yeah, I really would.
Get yourself to play Tonic, make Banjo-Kazooie 3.
Yep.
Job's a good one.
Or Toys for Bob. Go there.
Get the band
Yes.
back together, just
Somehow.
like all the oldies. Just be like, do you fancy just one
Tremendous.
more, one last go?
One last ride.
Because none of them have got a regular job anymore.
No.
Like, yeah,
One last ride.
Love it.
ESO. Not ESO. ZeniMax
ZeniMax,
Online, who
yeah.
make ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. They apparently had a cracking new MMO to the point where Matt Booty had to tell Phil Spencer to stop playing it and pay attention in the meetings that they were in. And they've cancelled it.
yeah.
Which is outrageous considering the success of Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, it's been going for a decade.
Like,
And
as soon as you can go to
Fallout
trailer
76.
from the creators of Elder Scrolls Online, people are like, oh, right, yeah, what's this?
I wonder if, because I mentioned ages ago, like, or a few weeks ago, that I wanted a new ZeniMax MMO because they do them so
Time,
well.
It's been a decade.
It has. I wonder if they purely just don't want to cannibalize the player counts for Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online
And World of Warcraft.
and World of Warcraft,
Because
of
that is in that
course.
same camp.
I
Yeah.
didn't even think of that, you know.
And obviously World of Warcraft's just
That
keeps
is
going.
their
Like,
their
we've
MMO.
been- It's been rumoured for forever that there's been like going to be a World of Warcraft 2, and it just
In which case, okay, alarm bells, light bulbs, the lot. Send your ZeniMax army, instead of firing the fuckers, send them straight over to Activision, where it's basically just anything goes right now, even though apparently they're all right. They just keep jumping up and down the World of Warcraft timeline and hoping for the best. Yes, the last thing was good, but then they keep just like stepping on rakes left, right, and centre. send Zenimax over who know what the fuck they're doing and go, can you make that MMO better?
I liked your play on words there when you said anything goes, consider that's a song in the Fallout games.
Yeah, that makes so much more sense.
And yet,
Here
we are
in the
all
bin.
Of those talented people are now having to find a new job.
Good Lord.
Massive shame. And the headline, the initiative, quadruple A studio standing only shoulder to shoulder with the other quadruple A game in existence, Skull and Bones from Ubisoft. The initiative is gone. Perfect Dark is gone. Allegedly, that trailer that we saw last year at the showcase was all a lie.
I just don't get it, because that trailer made everyone go, oh my
Holy
God,
shit,
it's
this is
back.
gonna be amazing. And it's now just gone.
That was the
and
big
that's
shock,
it,
I think.
Perfect Dark.
I think-
25-year-old franchise.
Yeah,
it's gone.
done.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think
Back.
it was the fact that they announced it'll only last. Well, not announced. They gave us an update only last year, and now they're just putting it in the bin.
Yeah, just don't bother.
Why did you do that? Why did you opt to do that as an update? I just don't get it.
Yeah. And I mean, from a studio point of view, the initiative never released a game. But then again, how much of the initiative was even really left? Because
Yeah, you don't know.
I can never get it. There's two CA studios, Creative Assembly and someone else.
Yeah,
I can't remember which one was involved. But they were doing the most. Or was it Crystal Dynamics? We're doing most of the work.
Crystal Dynamics. Yeah,
And it just hasn't come to fruition. But then again, allegedly, Tomb Raider, which is the other thing Crystal Dynamics are working on, that's apparently in development hell as well.
yeah.
So it just sounds like it's just not coming together, and they've just gone no. The elements of that trailer were real, but it was very much a vertical slice where, if you leant to the side ever so slightly, the world fell apart type of thing. Like if you were on the rails, it was fine. But
I think
what a shame. What a massive shame. There was so much hype for that
the industry's changed so much, and I've said this before on this podcast, that there used to be a time where you knew what games or what piqued your interest based on what was on an island in a retail store, and you look at the back of the box, you go, oh, that sounds interesting. Or you've read the latest edition of Nintendo magazine. There's so much noise now in terms of choice around types of games to play and independent stuff and the PC game libraries. That trying to stand out is difficult because, yes, your game might look absolutely amazing. It's the best thing that's ever been created, but you're still fighting for somebody's time.
Yeah.
To go, here's 70 quid. I'll sit and play that for 100 hours because over here they're playing something else.
Fortnite for free.
Yeah.
And Roblox for free.
Yeah. I mean, we're getting to a point where there's a generation of people now who've been playing Fortnite since it came out who are probably getting old enough to move away. Well, they all will be old enough to move away from Fortnite, really.
But they're not going to.
Well, they might not.
They're not going to. There's still a generation of people who are playing Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, who started playing Minecraft
True.
when Minecraft came
True.
out. And, like, again, for free. Like,
fight for
these
attention.
behemoth games that can just suck up all of the time. And I don't... It was Phil Spencer's shtick for a while. Like, there's 2 billion gamers. We need there to be more gamers because we've ran out of gamers to sell things to. I don't think anyone's updated what that number now is. Has anyone managed to push the walls out and get more people?
Probably. You'd think so. You'd hope
Clearly
so.
not enough.
Yeah.
Because these big games just aren't doing it.
It's mad as well when you look at like the sales figures of like Hogwarts Legacy, for example. Like games, like
Big
single player games are still
will sell.
Unfortunately, that's how you get more gamers. It's also how TV gets more viewers. You have to dip into the other thing,
Yeah,
the
you
other
do.
mediums, because otherwise there's no crowds to take from.
Like they did a Fallout series, and all of a sudden, Fallout's a big hit on game stores. You know, God of War series comes out, all of a sudden, people buy God of War again. Last of Us has just happened. I'm sure the sales figures for The Last of Us are up.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but people are buying the games though based on what they've seen on the TV, because people who've never heard of it before watching it and go, "Oh yeah, I'd give that a go," which is mad because it used to be, I'm not watching that bollocks because it's a video game adaptation and they're all shit.
Shot.
So
True.
Askew have greenlit the Netflix series.
are they?
Yeah, and Naughty
That'll
Dog
be
released
cancelled.
another game mode for The Last of Us Part 2
They have
because they will not stop flogging that. Dead
Is it
horse.
£90?
no, it's a free. It's a free update, Mickey.
It's free.
Free if
Where you can
bought
play the
game 4
stories
times.
in chronological order rather than playing them separately. But that would be a
Which
spoiler.
is
I'm sure that's nice.
narratively the
someone.
point. But yeah, it's very sad. I hope all of the people who have been affected manage to land on their feet, and there are studios out there, or we get some amazing new indie studios as a result, and people manage to come together.
Yes.
Yeah, with some funding.
Get some amazing gems out the other side. But pretty devastating news in the world of video games. That wraps it up for the news for this week. We will now head to the pile of shame. Forgotten what the pile of shame is?
I haven't.
No, I haven't either.
Are you sure? Excited. So have you remembered that the pile of shame is where we go backwards to IGN's top 100 video games of all time, going from 100 to 1 and seeing if we played them or not, and if you have, then good.
Just like Eminem this.
I ran out of air. And if we haven't, we put them on our virtual piles of shame. And this week, I know for a fact that we've definitely all played it. Most of Straight Up Games Land will have played it. It's on the bingo card. Get your dabbers out. It's BioShock.
Yeah.
Would
and
you
how
kindly?
Poetic is it that we started with BioShock and we hit episode 100 on BioShock?
That's mental.
There's always a lighthouse.
There's always a lighthouse.
There's still always a lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is mental. Because if we'd have done this correctly, we would have been on number 1 now.
Yeah,
obviously.
That's right, yeah.
And we're not. We're number 18, which happens to be the game we started this podcast with.
Yep.
Which is insane. And this was not planned. This is just by pure coincidence.
This was just because we needed time off.
For those skeptics.
18 times.
We need 18 times off and run out of time sometimes.
What were the Christmas and that?
At this point, do we just wrap up and you just go and edit in all of the other times we've talked about BioShock?
I think you could probably just cut in episode 1 where we talked about BioShock.
I think there's just an hour
with
of it.
Shagger in the background.
Would you kindly listen to episode 1?
Would you?
Oh, very nice. I would love to see this game properly spit polished and re-released.
Yep, me too.
100%. On Unreal Engine 5.
Yes, and just looking absolutely class, and I would play it to death.
Deserves it. We've talked about this game endlessly over the last 100 episodes.
Yes.
As I sat here and I've got a BioShock and a Songbird sat on the shelf.
Yep.
And plasmid shot glasses. I've got the BioShock 2 soundtrack on vinyl, which is mad.
Yep, I've got the big Songbird special edition.
Lush.
I remember when BioShock was announced for the Xbox 360 and it was at E3 and everybody was like, what the fuck is this? This looks like really special. And special
Correct.
it was.
Special it was. I just love any like retro, futuristic, alternative history stuff.
Yep.
It ticks all my boxes.
I think as well, BioShock, no, I think it is. It's a fact. Like, it defined a specific type of FPS where
100%.
it is now the
Everything
game.
is like things that are BioShock like.
Yeah, that Clockwork Revolution.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like BioShock, that. I'll play that. Singularity. Oh, it's a bit like BioShock. I'll play that.
Atomic Heart.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it wasn't, but
No.
here we are.
Yeah. Everything was amazing about that game.
It was. I as a series, not just the first one. I just every single one of them stuck with us.
Yeah.
And there's not many games that do that. But I mean, like, how often do you just think of BioShock? Like, it's our Roman Empire.
I think the thing with like games as well, with that are iconic, you hear a sound. You hear Chief's shield recharge, and you hear the sound of Mario going down a warp pipe. You can hear in your head now the sounds of the vending machines.
Oh yeah.
Or
I'll not do me Circus of Values.
Come back when you got some money, buddy.
yeah. Or the drones whizzing about. Like, you can hear that game in your own
Splices
head.
are still terrifying.
Yeah.
Like when they're hooking away along the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
And when you turn a corner and there's just a pram in a light and there's a splicer looking over it.
That's
and
the start of the game. That. Yeah, that's where you get the pistol.
And it's just, there's just so many moments. And the world building is lush.
Oh god, yeah.
Like when you do get the opportunity to walk past some of the big glass sides of this city.
Yeah.
And you can just see Big Daddy out in the distance.
Yeah.
Plunging along on the bottom of the sea floor. And you can see the lights of the city. Why is there a skyscape? It's underwater, but it just looks.
But it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so mysterious, and you want to know more. Like learning about where the Big Daddies come from, particularly in the second one, because you learn about that process and why they are what they are, all from audio logs.
Yeah.
It's not even part of the
And
story.
those audio
Just-
logs, some of them are harrowing.
yeah, really dark.
Yeah.
I've got on the wall in my little office in the house, I've got a book from, what do you call him, Cohen, and it's The House of Upside Down, and it's just a little girl, like one of the little sisters, with Cohen's rabbit mask
Nice.
held in front of her face, and that picture is just spooky
Yeah, it is.
because like that whole bit of that narrative is just so intriguing.
Cohen's up there with Vass from Far Cry 3 for me as just like perfectly crafted bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Andrew Ryan.
Yeah, Andrew
Like,
Ryan's
the fact that he's a CEO that plays golf in his office, like that element to it, like that so like 1950s, 1960s chic element of it is just wonderful.
As well as the choice, like when you rescue a little sister, you know, you take the big daddy when in the word there was a serious fight. You poke that bear, you're in for a fight. Especially the harder difficulties.
Until you threaten the little sister.
Yeah. Oh man! But then you pick up the little sister and you give them the choice: do you harvest the little sister,
the
or do you
endings
rescue her?
depending on were wonderful.
So then you're in your own mindset. Well, actually, I want to be more powerful. I want that plasmid energy. Thank you. So I'll harvest the little sister. And the animation was harrowing.
Oh, it was
when you
awful.
harvest the little sister.
Come on, Mr. Bubbles.
Yeah. Oh,
But the relationship between the little
wanna play
sister and the big
Bioshock.
daddy.
And you've just played it.
I want to play it again.
Like when you watch them interact with each other, and they, like I guess much like some of the points we made earlier on the show about characters that just make a noise, like it's just a noise,
Just
but
the
she's
groans
chit chatting
that-
away, and he's just going boo, and come on, Mr. Bubbles, yeah,
Like Dory trying to talk to the whale.
yeah, that exactly that.
That first one that you see, like, or you see fight, I guess, when you're behind the glass and they smash up against the glass with you.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Even playing it as recently as I have, it's still got us.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, God, okay.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm ready, but I know it's not me. I'm still ready, though. Lush.
And so when you get into the second one, you get the big sisters.
Yes,
They are
Like how it's just like that
flipping
splice of
horrible.
combat is awful, and then they turn up and you're like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do with this? This is ridiculous.
They climb on the ceiling.
Yeah,
Oh, the horrible.
just the acrobatics, all that power of the big daddy, but just so much more unpredictable.
It was the equivalent of Left
game.
4 Dead when witches suddenly
Yes.
started
Yeah.
to just
Yeah.
wander.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Screw that.
Don't
go away.
improve the
Yeah,
worst
yeah,
thing
yeah.
about this game.
Yeah, the core mechanics where you could take photographs of stuff and it would level up your damage and your abilities to take them out.
Yeah.
Like you could hack
Hacking
turrets.
games and,
Yeah. Like the Pipe Mania hacking game.
I was going to say big sisters could get in the sea, but they're already there. And that's what makes it worse.
Man,
Yeah.
Bioshock. No, that is a Netflix option that I want.
Yes.
That'd be terrifying.
I know that you've got mixed thoughts about the Fallout series, but
Yeah.
I would take a Bioshock series that is on par with Fallout, and I would not shut up about it.
I think
Yep.
the trouble that would have with the Bioshock series is that it would be almost entirely CGI around the characters, and that might not be as good as it sounds. Because Fallout was great because they did so much on location.
Yes.
But I still would love that.
They could do enough for lighting. Like,
Probably.
like you always have the windows behind the camera.
Yeah.
So you just get the blue and the hazy.
Class. And there's that, I mean, I know we're talking about Bioshock 1, but that mental Easter egg where in Bioshock Infinite, you take out the songbird
Yeah.
and there's claims that you can hear it in Bioshock 1. And when you watch that Easter egg on YouTube and you listen to it yourself, you turn the amp all the way up or your TV all the way up, you're like, surely not.
It is. That is that noise.
Yeah. Love it.
The a cappella group in Bioshock Infinite.
The Barbershop Quartet.
I you know what it is? I do constantly think I need to revisit Infinite because I loved it. The first thing I did when I finished Infinite was play it again.
That sequence when you're in the tower and you're in the library with Elizabeth and the songbird just smashes through the ceiling.
Yeah.
I was like, this is games. This is like where we are.
This is all games.
This is games. This is why I play games.
The second time through with the tally chart was enough to get me going all the way through it again.
Yep.
Because the first time it was like, what's she doing? But the second time you're like, oh, okay. I get it.
And that ending, man. The ending, like, there's not many games that get you like that when it comes to an end of a game.
Not at all.
Nah, hairs all stood up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Number
there we
18
go.
on the pile of shame. No shames.
No shames.
None of you.
No shames.
Go and play
I
Bioshock.
think we're on negative shames with Bioshock.
Yes.
I think the collection's like always $7.99 on the Xbox store.
Date.
Yeah.
And Mickey somehow still manages to pay
I'd pay full
$7.99
price
for it.
You know what it is? I'd pay full price again.
Yeah.
Last point on this. Where's Judas? Ken Levine.
Yes.
Gamescom.
I assume at Gamescom.
Where's Bioshock? Because that's coming as well.
We'll have to do a little predictions episode of
I
what
hope
we're
the
going to go
fourth
play
one's
at Gamescom. Straight Up
Next
Gamescom
needs to be good.
Yeah, it does.
But anyway, yes, Straight Up Gamescom is 4 weeks away. There or thereabouts. Whoop, whoop. Exciting times. I'm sure more stuff will bubble up in the news over the next couple of weeks. I'm not going to say we'll see you next week, because who knows? We might not know. Hopefully
I'm away with work next week.
Oh, well, there you go. Then.
Right, okay.
We're knackered already. But thank you very much for coming back to the podcast. Please share us with your friends. Be sure to subscribe to us if you haven't already on your podcast service of choice, so that if we do have a little break, it's a nice surprise when we pop back up, because we always will eventually come back around to your feed. Thank you very much, as always, for listening. This has been Mickey.
Bye-bye.
This has been Graham.
See you later.
And I've been Carrick, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.